Hello-y ho-ha! It is I, Cjsgoose, and I am back with episode 7 of our adventure. To begin with, all I wanted to do was sleep, but despite it clearly being night, no matter how much I tried, the bed rules of Minecraft would not allow me. I persisted, and finally sleep happened, allowing me to continue. Packing up my fabulous boat with chest and specific items, I headed off into the wilderness to see what delights awaited me and to hopefully collect something important that I had found earlier. It wasn't long before finding a shipwreck. Using my trusty axe, found I suddenly couldn't breathe. And had to return for air. Not long later, however, I found the chest with a treasure map and took all of the other goodies. Starting to drown, I swam to the surface and headed off to a nearby sandy bank to find the loot. Excavation took forever, and many spades later, I finally found what I was looking for, after first building myself an AFK box, and many more spades later, along with a giant hole, not the best chest in the world, was discovered. Fixing the water issue, I was able to continue. I always struggle finding the treasure chests for some reason. The sand will come in handy though. I need a lot of sand and a lot of sandstone. Finally, we found the chest. Not the best chest in the world, but a diamond, regeneration potion, and heart of the sea are not to be sneezed at. My inventory already full left me leaving behind some wood. I hate leaving things to despawn or just randomly around the world. So instead, I placed it down carefully. I took the rest of my items. It wasn't long before I returned to the mangrove swamp I had discovered earlier. This location is beautiful, and I have already earmarked for a project later on. With a village spread amongst and on top of the arched hills, with a water inlet and fabulous waterfall, this place is truly magical. Rowing into what could become a harbour, the views were spectacular from the underside, and allowed the mind to wander creatively about what this place could become, and how the new update had changed Minecraft in such a great way. This was the first mangrove I had encountered, and I knew there was something I needed to find and bring home. I parked up my boat I headed off through the dense forest, new roots and mud, looking for my target. The village was spread far and wide, from down here to the top of the mountain. The golem was working hard to protect the villagers. And here in this little house, I found the chest I had left before. After a quick snooze and rest, I popped outdoors to discover the golem stuck. Now, I am scared of these guys and thought about leaving him, but he was stuck. So I carefully and hesitatingly broke the fence so he could be free once more. Although, he didn't seem to want to leave. A pony came and said hello to me, a fraction too close. And next, amongst the soggy sounding footprints, I finally found what I was looking for. Here they were. Froggies! White, glorious, hoppy froggies. I remembered the slime balls. Cleared them a space. And squealed with joy at the eggs they had laid. My joy dissipated as I tried to collect them with my bucket, breaking the eggs and placing the water down instead. I had no clue what I was doing. Next, I tried the pickaxe to harvest them, but they broke again. I was hugely disappointed. Breeding them again, I didn't give up. More eggs were laid, and I kept the froggies close by with the allure of the slime balls. They are super cute. This time I waited and had an AFK session, and then a noise made me creep out. There, next to the eggs, were some eyes staring at me through the murky water. I took my bucket once again. Surely this would work. But no, an empty bucket did nothing. Finally, after deep perseverance, I realised I required the bucket of water, and the tadpole was mine. With another pair of eyes staring up at me, waiting for his turn. Another bucket and another tadpole. Suddenly, I was finding them everywhere. But I only had enough buckets for 5. I could come back for more if needed. Or leave these in their wild habitat. They look amazing, and I love the frogs and tadpoles as an addition to the game. Back in my boat, I came across a ruined portal underwater. Took the gold and loot. Nearly drowned. Tried to breathe on the magma blocks unsuccessfully. And lost my boat. Soon after, I found another few portals to be robbed of loot. Fresh from another AFK nighttime spot, we headed into accelerated mode towards the dripstone cave we had located previously. Having lit it up earlier so it was safer, I now needed to harvest as much as I could. It was interesting harvesting these blocks and watching them fall, being careful not to injure myself on the stalagmites or to drop the stalactites on my head in error. There was lots of copper in here too, but I left those for now. I needed as much of this cave full for another project. It surprised me how much there was in this small cave. Mobs continued to attack me, coming out of the darkened corners, but we made light work of them, just like the dripstone itself. I filled in the water gaps along the way so as not to continuously fall in them, and stripped the roof off the cave. Back at home, I utilised the blocks in a way to start creating mud and clay blocks. Once the base was laid out, found a few things that I needed, and harvested a little of my own supply. And added the dripstone itself to the underneath. I made myself some stairs and did what I was hoping to do since I discovered its purpose. Added the mud blocks on top in a bid to create stacks and stacks of clay for my house. I bred some cows for much needed food and leather. And built myself a conduit closer to home whilst being under attack. We're ready to start some of the big projects. This has been Cjsgoose. Thanks for watching and see you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.